Hello everybody, my name is VTech Guy. We're back again for an Impact review. It's been about 2 weeks. We've been busy with
Yeah,
Marty the
it's been a
Moth
busy couple
interviews,
Thursdays.
other
The
people
draft last week.
interviews, draft, yeah, that's what it was. A whole bunch of craziness. It's good to get back to Impact. And wow, after reviewing some stuff and then seeing this week, we missed a good bit. This
Well, the
week's
thing is
show,
luckily, the one thing I do want to say is props to Impact Wrestling for their activity on YouTube.
yes.
It definitely kept me up to pace. Like, I would not know what was going on this week if it wasn't for YouTube.
Yeah.
It doesn't give you the full episode, obviously, but it gives you just enough to where you at least, it's like reading Spark Notes.
Yeah.
You at least, you get the perfect bit of, hey, at least I know what's going on.
So what did you think about the kickoff tonight? It was Matt Sidell and Eddie Edwards, two happy-go-lucky guys.
I enjoyed it.
I don't understand it because, like, me and you are from the era where heels need to fight faces.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You can't
I would
really,
agree with
like,
that.
You don't emotionally get invested in a face-versus-face match unless it's, like a scene, like, unless it's a big name and it's a pay-per-view. You don't get invested in,
This
like,
is simply
a
two
blow-off,
good
like, just a
X Division
random
guys.
face-versus-face.
So.
And like I told you, we saw Matt Sidell stuff, very cringy. I don't know. I hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
go
be
find
honest
his
with you,
stuff on Before Impact. I think, is it Impact First Words or something like that?
It was Impact First Word. You can probably find it on their YouTube.
Yeah.
It is really, like, the thing is he just has a very nasally voice, and then, like, just his mannerisms and everything, it makes, like, it's just like, ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like, I really hope it's not part of a gimmick he's trying.
So, in the end, Matt Sidell getting the win over Eddie Edwards. Eddie Edwards is still happy-go-lucky. He's very Sami Zayn-esque, I'll say that. And then as he's going up the ramp,
He was very Sami Zayn.
Yeah, we
gets
mentioned
his butt
that.
kicked by Davey Richards. Alicia was there. She was not helpful at all in this. In fact, she ran to the back, it looks like, but she didn't get Matt Sidell, which is what would have made sense to me, because I would love Matt Sidell and Eddie Edwards teaming up. That'd be great. I don't know who they put Davey with, but they could think of someone. There's tons of people out there.
You can always do Trevor Lee.
Yeah.
You could do Loki.
All Day Marche.
Loki's a face.
Oh, I thought Loki was a heel.
No, Loki's a face.
All Day Marche could be a good one.
His face just reminds me of
I don't know if they click
heel.
well, but
Yeah, he has like that jerk face.
so Davey and Eddie get into it and fight for a bit. Alicia jumps off the ramp and faces Angelina Love. That feud's still going on. That's good to see, I guess. They're gonna milk it like crazy. So yeah,
Gonna milk it like crazy.
there's that. After that, we got. Oh, by the way, throughout the show, we get some like, how are you gonna change Impact and stuff like that.
Just because I just want to say it right now. The ending of that match ended with that whole segment area ended with Davey Richards taking a chair and wrapping it around Eddie Edwards' knee.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And kind of like bashing his knee into like the metal bar.
Yeah.
I'm
not trying to got any spoilers, but
who knows if he'll be gone. But
I think that's a way for them to kind of like push Eddie down for a little bit.
Yeah. But yeah, during the show we had this little thing where it's the Make Impact Great Again that they've been doing since they've rebranded, which doesn't make sense that they're still doing it this far out.
Like, it was cool for the first 2 weeks, but
yeah,
now
it's too much.
The thing is now we're re-seeing the same stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure we already saw some of the ones we saw tonight.
Yeah, I think we already saw James Storm, but the one with ODB
we already saw the
Eli
Drake 100%.
Yeah, we saw
Eli Drake 100%. We've already seen.
I love your comments on ODB.
We already saw ODB.
You wanna comment on that? I loved your definition of ODB.
ODB, like you have soccer moms, obviously. ODB is that football mom that, hey, your son tackled my son, so I'm gonna beat the hell out of you.
It's hilarious. I sent her that on Twitter. She didn't respond back, so
not
this week.
She's gonna send me hate mail.
She's gonna get angry with you.
She's gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna drink and I'm gonna fight you now.
She could send the truck to you and beat you up in the truck. I'm trying to think what was after that match.
She's gonna send her boyfriend Earl Hebner after me.
Was that KM?
Yeah,
No.
Cam had this. No, we had Magnus and Matt Morgan backstage.
Oh yeah, Magnus and Matt Morgan. Magnus is like, I'm GFW champ. Should mean jack crap in this company. Just gonna say that.
Shouldn't mean anything.
Should not mean anything. Matt Morgan's like, I helped out in the team. Magnus is like, I got the pin. They're gonna fight each other tonight for the title. That's all you gotta know. There's a bunch of GFW BS going on right now. I don't like it at all. But whatever. Cut the crap. Then there was a KM segment where some guy is like calling him a liar. Apparently his gimmick is he's very angry.
He thought he was calling him a liar.
Yeah, he gets very angry about people calling him a liar when he ain't a liar. He's the truth.
What is he, the new Heidenreich?
Who knows about KM?
He literally, that
ridiculous.
reminds me of Heidenreich, how they made him basically like he was a giant, but like he was very temperamental. He was very like sensitive, but he wasn't all there. That literally like is Heidenreich's gimmick.
Yeah. So then KM came out with Sienna, and Sienna fought Christina Von Eerie for the GFW Women's Championship.
That matters so much too, by the way.
You said that right. It was the TNA Championship, right?
No, TNA Championship is actually on someone who can actually wrestle.
Yeah.
Christina Von Eerie cannot. That's one thing.
know. After that
I was
match,
not a fan of that match at all.
He is
it was
very clumsy.
I've seen a couple matches of hers. I like some of her stuff. I'm not like a crazy mark like some of her
that's the thing
friends
is
who
I've
loved
seen
her
some
stuff.
of her indie stuff, but like that was just. I don't know if it was she was nervous because this is a lot bigger company than she's used to.
Yeah. So.
But like she looked so clumsy. She didn't. I don't think that it didn't look like they trained for that match. They didn't really go through the motions before the match with that match.
Yeah, KM's interaction during that match was priceless. I wish I'd get some gifs of that around here. They were great, especially when the two girls collided. He just threw his hands up like, "What the heck? Like, I'm done here." Like, he looked like he had enough of this. It was great.
Come back to BTW.
So props to that. Props to that one. Sienna, new champ, I guess. I mean, she didn't win the title.
Yeah.
She's champ, but I don't know. It feels weird. The title looks good on her. I'll say that, but it just feels, So yeah,
like I said, like I don't like because you look at it now. There's two women's titles. There's not two brands, but there's two women's titles.
Yes,
floating around.
Yeah.
There's two tag titles that are going to be floating around.
Mm-hmm.
There's two world titles that are going to be floating around.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if Cody doing anything with that next gen title that he's doing,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm guessing that's going to be floating around too.
And I thought they had an X Division title.
We have one show and about eight titles.
I thought GFW had a X Division title also though.
No, but no, they have that next gen. They have that next gen title.
Is it just the next gen?
Yeah, it's like it's like almost like a U.S. title.
So
or an intercontinental title. It's basically like that's what it is for them.
So who knows about that one?
No, I'm just like I'm saying that they have 8 titles and they have 1 2-hour show.
Yeah,
a week.
our boy Falaba and Mario Bokura, they get to carry on the Monster Factory titles. You just kind of get to bring your titles with you.
Like I said, it's an indie show. It's a glorified indie show. You can show up with whatever, like you promote yourself as your person.
Mm-hmm. Breaking kayfabe.
It's a glorified indie show.
So yeah, Sienna looks like she's gonna have domination in the women's division again, which is a good thing because I loved Sienna dominating the women's division, and I feel like they took a lot away from her when they were doing the Ali Maria BS.
I kind of just want to see her and Rosemary.
Thing. What'd you say?
I want to see her and Rosemary.
Yes, I wanted that originally.
I want to see how that would work.
Now that we finally get it,
like I said, it's the two heels.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
I would say maybe throw a face in there, make it the triple threat.
Rosemary might turn. I'm gonna guess that's how that's gonna work.
Rosemary has a big following. I could see her turning because I could see her playing. Because if you ever saw any of her stuff with when obviously Ali Cherry Bomb was a heel in the Indies.
Yeah.
She played a good victim, like, hey, I'm getting bullied, and that's what made her go even crazier was getting bullied.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if they should play off of that, and that'd be a perfect. Because right now, obviously, we know Abyss is off doing another gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy Steve looks like he's heading to another company that's in Orlando. Not saying any names right now.
No names.
But
we don't like to name drop.
He's heading elsewhere.
But,
so right now, this is the perfect time to say, hey, you know what? We have a great following because you see more and more fans with because they now sell like the Rosemary mask.
Yeah.
Like you see more and more people in the crowd with that stuff, and it's so over. It's one of those things you got to pull the trigger on it.
Make her face.
Like you might love the fact that hey, she's like that demonic creature. Kane was a heel forever before everything. No, pull the trigger on this because you will make money in TNA. What do you need? Everybody say it with me. Money.
Do you think ODB should have beat Rosemary for the belt, and then we could have got ODB and Sienna? To play it safe?
ODB needs to stay far away from that title.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
ODB's like I would consider ODB like the Natalia of WWE or TNA of Impact. She's
the Anthem Al company.
She is the Natalia of Impact. She's a great person. She's a great pioneer to help these women continue on and like be a credible person in there. But she's not someone you put the title on.
Yeah. What was after this women's match? I'm trying to think. Were there any tag matches on the show?
No, honestly, no.
I don't think there were.
I don't believe so. Which is funny because it wasn't last week like all tag.
Yeah.
The last couple weeks have been like there's been a ton of tag matches the last couple weeks.
Yeah, I feel like there wasn't much wrestling this week. It's weird.
No,
actually.
there was a lot of segments
this week.
Yeah, there's a lot of segments. We got the LAX segment, which is like, alale, we beating everybody up here. Yeah, we're beating everybody up in here. It's great. I'm looking for them to do something with Diamante. I think, something with her will be good when they decide to really pull the trigger on that.
That'd be another perfect thing for when Rosemary turns face.
Yeah.
That's another perfect one.
I'm trying to figure out
Eli Drake and Bruce.
Oh, yep. I was almost forget. Eli Drake was with Bruce Pritchard. He was saying, "Hey, I wasn't a part of." Your generation of not your generation, your pick of guys that come in, Billy Corgan-esque era when it comes to Eli Drake, and just making that clear. And he's like, I will want to fight Del Rio or El Patron, whatever you want to call him. El Patron's right behind him. They're gonna fight tonight in the main event. For
the shot at the GWF World title.
It was like we'll get to that. We'll get to that. After that, we had... Wow, I'm trying to think.
We had, like, that other JB segment.
Oh, yeah, there's some JB, Jeremy Borash, just taunting Josh Matthews behind him.
And then we also had...
I guess, you want to go to the Spud thing?
No, we had the Karen Jarrett.
Yeah, Karen Jarrett.
That announced next week. We'll see Angelina versus...
Alicia?
Yeah. Yeah, Alicia will make her in-ring debut next week, which faces Angelina.
It's not even her debut, which is the thing. Like, she's wrestled before for the company, but whatever.
Yeah, she was in the Knockouts Only.
Exactly, whatever. Then
we had EC3.
Spud. Oh, come on, I want to get to Spud.
No, Spud is a lot later, actually.
Alright, EC3 beat up Bad Bones. They didn't call him Bad Bones. That's all you gotta know. He literally demolished... John Bolin, alright? EC3 demolished him, which is crazy. So that happened. Yeah, there was no reaction, I feel like. I just don't feel like
EC3 then just cut his promo saying, I'm going to be champion soon. I'm going to do this.
Yeah, it was very...
I feel like they just put Lashley on the show for a star power type thing.
Yeah.
And they just haven't... Because I feel like this is like the third or fourth time I've seen him since they've rebranded Impact that he's just run over somebody.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's been like almost like no build to it, and like the other guy gets no offense in, and he just runs them over. He's literally, I feel like he's on every card doing this, and I feel like it's just like literally a star power move.
Wait, who are you saying that towards?
I'm saying that Lashley's literally on like I feel like every card since they've had the.
Lashley hasn't fought.
He hasn't? Are you sure?
No. Yeah.
He's run through a few.
No. You're talking about when he beat up Bad Bones before he beat up Josh Barnett.
But that was it. After Josh Barnett.
Yeah, he hasn't done Jack.
Oh.
Well, he actually. Excuse me for a second. He lost to Alberto El Patron. He beat Alberto El Patron or whoever, got the title back.
And now it's just been doing like those little backstage interviews.
Yeah, but Spud time.
No.
And then we'll do Spud.
One more thing before
no,
Spud.
we'll do Spud, and then we'll do that.
We're excited.
All right, because that was the true main event. All right.
Okay. Was he the MVP of the show?
Spud was the MVP of the show.
was
Hidden
the
gem
MVP
of the show. All right.
R.I.P. Spud, we love you.
This guy is. he's cutting this very great video promo shoot of where he has to take like 3, 4, 5 pills of painkillers a day to just go to the bathroom. You know, he has to get in the wheelchair, and it's funny because like Spud is smaller than me. I'm 5'8". Spud's probably like 5'5", 5'4". He's a very small guy, and this is all because of Hornswoggle, an even smaller guy.
Who's
Swoggle.
even smaller?
Yeah.
Who's even smaller?
That's no fair. He used the hammer.
All because Swoggle's butt got exposed on Impact. Spud decided, Spud accidentally did that, and then Swoggle beat the crap out of Spud and with a hammer while he's had this robe around him. It's hilarious, but you go and watch this video and it one ups it because you see Spud in this wheelchair and how he has the neck brace and everything. He's selling it like a champ.
Do we see Swoggle as a credible heel in a feud like this?
This will be WLC Part 2. A little bit taller.
I was gonna say because thinking about it
with a little bit taller people.
Like yeah. I've obviously listened to some podcasts and whatnot, and apparently when he was named like the general manager, he was supposed to have a heel turn very similar to like the character he's playing currently right now, where it's more of like he's just like a New York brute.
Yeah.
Okay.
But as a
northeastern brute, like he does like he no nonsense type, like almost like an Aiden O'Shea if you're 3 foot tall.
This is great. This is hidden gem, like I said. After that, you want to go, Malin?
Yeah, we had Matt Morgan and Magnus for the
main
GWF
event.
Global title.
True main event, unless you want to count the very first match as the main event. But
I like the very first match more than this one. Really.
Magnus won. So
yeah,
and they kind of already spoiled it during the EC3 match that Magnus was going to face Alberto El Patron.
Next week,
because they said it.
Yeah.
I feel like they had the editing wrong there.
I should have been on commentary this week.
So, but they had a decent match, especially for those two. Like their style, I thought it would be a lot more clashing, but it actually kind of worked out.
Then you had the Congo Kong squash match of the week.
I was gonna forget about that. Congo Kong got to squash somebody.
No, let me talk about this one.
Yeah.
Because
you say we don't need to?
The Laurel Vaness gimmick.
Yes, and
it's the greatest thing. It's one of my favorite things in wrestling today. The drunk Laurel Vaness.
Dude, I love freaking Pillhead Spud.
We've been pumping. By the way, TNA might owe us some money for the promotions we're doing them this. Another video they put out is of her backstage with Congo Kong. Congo's just making these tribal noises. She starts making them back to him. And she's still, by the way, wearing the tattered wedding dress, the smeared makeup. So this is it's comedic gold. And then at the very end, she gets right up at the camera and starts screaming. I swear I lost it. Well, the first time I saw that video, I lost it. I don't know why, but it was the funniest shit I had seen. I watched it 3 more times after that, just immediately. I had to watch it at least 2 more times after. And then I watched, I was like, you know what, let's do it one more time, and then I'll go back to what I was doing.
Laurel Vaness with Congo Kong going against Sutter and Alley is gold, and it's much better than Sienna and KM going against Alley and Braxton Sutter, because I think that really degraded Sienna. Where here, it's great, because Sutter gets to face a bigger guy who's going to work well with him.
A person, even Chelsea Green, Laurel Vaness, even she knows that she should probably not be a focal point of wrestling style.
Mm-hmm.
She's there to look good, to act. She's there to play the role.
Welcome to the Impact review. Dane, did you watch Impact?
No.
Well.
Okay, well, right. You would honestly love Impact. There was so much hilarity.
There were so many drugs
craziness.
And alcohol involved.
Way too much. It's reminding me of my good old Billy Corgan days, and it's starting to get me excited for the future.
I'm trying to think. Anything else before the main event? That's it?
That might be it.
El Patron wins. LOL. Impact for this week. Dane, throw a number out there that you like. Just give me any number you like.
Give us your favorite number 1 to 10.
Yep.
I'll give it 6.
Malin, give me your favorite number 1 to 10.
This week, good 7.
Does my Uncle John have a number?
5.
5? Average. And my co-host, as always, Mr. Christian Mullins Jr. Give me a number.
I'll honestly give you, I'll tell you right now, like you said at the beginning, we hadn't watched Impact live in a while.
It felt good to watch it.
I am so glad we turned it on this week. I really enjoyed this. I'm going to give it an 8.5.
8.5. Crazy.
I really enjoyed this week. Like, the stories, it just, everything's starting to tie together as it pertains to these stories as we get closer and closer to Slammiversary.
Yep.
And I'm excited for Slammiversary, which is something I haven't said about one of their actual pay-per-views in a while.
Well, I can't wait for it. It's shaping up to be a pretty decent thing.
Yeah, they're hyping it really well. Given all the GFW BS, it's still going to be really good. I'm going to give it 7.5. I think it was really great. Like I said, some of this Make Impact Great Again stuff, cut it out. GFW stuff, cut it out. Other than that, you got some really good stories and stuff like that.
Yeah, like I don't mind them bringing in all these talents, but cut the titles out.
Yeah.
Like, I'm cool with Christina Von Airy being there as another extra body. Like I said, she's going to have to definitely work on her ring stuff.
Magnus doesn't need the belt.
Definitely cool with Magnus being there. Magnus doesn't need that belt, though.
Yeah, who else? Cody Rhodes doesn't need the next-gen belt at all.
Yeah, the next-gen belt doesn't matter, honestly. He hasn't even, like... The only thing that's been mentioned was the first time he brought it out, they mentioned it. The rest of the times, they don't even mention it. Yeah. It's just, like, there.
So, that was Impact Wrestling for the week of May 4th. Be with you, 2017.